What's up, people? Zach Attack here. So, obviously I don't think I posted on here, I just posted on Snapchat about the update about my eye. And they said they still can't find anything, even though there's blind spot on the side. Kind of feels like it's even going underneath to the bottom of my eye. Supposedly still can't find anything. But at the same time, the lady looked like she had no idea what she was talking about. She even screwed up with my name, my first and last name. And she also screwed up with looking at this picture of where they put black for blind spots and not black for other spots. Because it specifically shows pure black on my right side. And she's putting fingers up on my right side. Can you see these? But I understand you're doing it to also see if maybe my eye improved ever since I went blind a little bit. Okay. But the way she made it sound, she was making it sound like it was not. I was like, didn't you just tell me yourself that my right eye is blind? Because she's putting these numbers up and she's putting them on both hands. And I see all the ones obviously on the left side. Obviously she's also doing the right side. She's like, you can't see this? And the thing annoying about how she said it like I was being stupid. Like she thinks I'm purposely lying or some crap. Because she kind of had an attitude in her tone of her voice, the way she did it. Like she was like, you can't see this? 3 or 4 different times, bitch. Yeah, I cannot see it. Do you see on your little paper work? And it's not my main doctor. My main doctor is somebody else. She had to come along because the other doctor was busy, the original one I have, the one that did the surgery and everything. And she's like, oh. She's like, really? I'm like, what does it show on the paperwork, idiot? It shows that I am completely blind on that side. And then when she took the pictures of the eye, you get to see the inside of it, see if anything could be causing the blurriness. Like last time, supposedly can't find anything. But at the same time, the pictures weren't even accurate because you can legitimately see through my eye, see the inside of my eye, but also see my eyelashes on the bottom half of my eye. It's like, if you're supposed to take accurate pictures, aren't you not supposed to have the pictures of the eyelashes in general showing up on the thing as well? You're trying to most of the time get majority of the eye. And yeah, that was annoying. Just give you all an update of that, everybody, by the way. But the real subject I'm talking about is while I was there at the eye center waiting to, for them to look in my eye, I'm going to be posting this video of this dude that was just mouthing off and threatening these girls that worked there because they told him to leave because he had paperwork supposedly for disability, this and that, housing this, housing that. It's like, dude, you're at a Moran Eye Center. This ain't a place for housing. What? He was talking about so much stuff about apartments and houses. It's like, dude, this is an eye center, not a house or an apartment place. And at one point when I came there, he was sat there on the chair for a minute as I was waiting too. Next thing you know, he gets up and walks in the back. But luckily somebody saw him and was like, do you need help? Why are you just walking in the back of our area? And he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then finally somebody came back and was like, no, you can't just come back here and do that. And so he goes back up front. And then that's where the argument started. I'll also post that about the argument thing. It was like a 3-minute long video I recorded because just in case if I catch him, some guys like to react on impulse. And next thing you know, he gets inflamed and mad and then swings, hits one of them. At least I'd catch it on camera and he would have got in trouble. I didn't really catch much of anything. You catch some saying stuff. Because I don't want to pan the camera towards him and then he would be noticing I'm recording him. Because he'd be like, what the fuck? And then, want to fight me because he noticed I'm recording him or guesses that I'm recording him, how she say. So I kind of panned it looking at myself like this just to not get caught. But, and then the other issue too, as I was waiting, there was this girl that was standing up, walking around, pacing back and forth. And it was like, dude, there's plenty of chairs to sit in. And she kept pacing around me. And then a couple of times, she'd be like this towards me with her back turned. It's like, dude, if you don't step away from me, like I almost got up because I was so annoyed and was about to move, or seriously just leave because I was so annoyed with her. And she kept staring at me, kept staring at me, and kept staring at me. I mean, I didn't look straight at her and stare at her because I didn't want her to be like, what, what? I just kind of looked at the corner of my eye and be like, dude, stop staring at me, like for real. And then that was probably before I originally left after I got done with everything, before they called me back. But the first time, second time I think I had to wait in the lobby, there was this guy that was pushing this girl in a wheelchair. Kind of the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. Not the guy pushing a girl in a wheelchair. I hope you help your fucking wife or girlfriend out, whatever she is to your family. But it was the way that when they were leaving, he stops pushing it and he starts kicking it. Like just like you were pushing a cart and you're too lazy to push the cart and you just push the cart with your foot. Yeah, he started pushing it with his foot. It was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, that's kind of disrespectful. And the girl, I could tell, had a disability too. So it's like, wow, you do that to somebody because they have a disability? I hate people who do that shit. Like, that pisses me off. People that have disabilities and you treat them like that. That's the only thing I hate is people treat people like shit when they have disabilities, regardless. And there's some people out there are so rude that are in your own family that say they love you. And they say that thing is loud, sorry. And say that they love you and stuff, and the next thing you know, they actually don't. They just say that to make you happy. I hate people like that. Like, absolutely hate people like that. It's so stupid. Well, I'm almost to work. I think I got like 30 minutes before I have to clock in. But I had to talk about that. My eye update, the weirdo, I had the weirdo, dude, the girl, and then the disability thing. It was like stupid on that. I was like, I wanted to say something to the dude, I just didn't get involved. Because somebody else came over and said something, I think, if I remember. So that's why I didn't do it. But anyways, pieces. Did I say pieces for real?